Greetings, my dear students. Today we are going to learn another variant of bond return, that is yield to maturity, YTM. From yesterday's session, we have learned to calculate present value of 1 rupee by using the equation 1 divided by 1 plus r raised to n. Calculation of present value is known as discounting. Here, r is the discount rate. And about YTM, YTM depends on the cash outflows for purchasing the bond, that is the market value of the bond, and the cash inflows from that bond, that is the periodical receipt of interest and the value at which the bond is redeemed or sold. And YTM is the discount rate, which equates the present value of the aggregate cash inflows from a bond to the cash outflows of that bond. So the relationship between cash outflows, cash inflows and YTM is expressed as follows. Here we have established the equation like this. P0 is equal to sigma t is equal to 1 to n IT divided by 1 plus YTM raised to t plus Pn divided by 1 plus YTM raised to n. Here P0 is the price of the bond, that is the cash outflow, represent the intrinsic value of the bond also. It is the market price of the bond. And IT is equal to coupon interest per annum, coupon amount of interest per annum. And Pn is equal to the maturity value or price of the bond at the end of the holding period. Here these are the cash inflows and this is the cash outflow. Here by using YTM, we are establishing relationship between present value of all cash inflows and cash outflow. In the case of an investment, cash flow means the amount spent by the investor, that is the amount used to purchase that investment. Inflows means the returns from that investment. Here the investment is a bond and we will get fixed interest from that bond till maturity. And at the end of the maturity period, we will get an amount by selling or redeeming that bond. That is the maturity value. And the present value of all cash inflows are equal to cash outflows. So we need to calculate the present value of cash inflows. For that, we are using a discount rate. Here that discount rate is YTM. Okay. So if the market price of the bond and the cash inflows are given, market price on the bond as well as cash inflows are given, we can assume the YTM. And calculate the present value of cash inflows, and then we will get the cash outflow. That is the market price of the bond. If the calculated market price and the given market price are same, the assumed YTM is correct. Otherwise, if the calculated market price is not equal to YTM, we will try another YTM. Okay. And finally, we can find the correct YTM. This model of calculating YTM is popularly known as trial and error method. So here by using this relationship, we are going to calculate YTM. That method is known as trial and error method. Okay. And this set relationship, the set formula can be expressed as follows. That is P0 is equal to sigma t is equal to 1 to n it divided by 1 plus k raised to t plus pt divided by 1 plus k raised to n. Here k is the discount rate used for discounting the cash inflows and k represents YTM. Okay, and the said relationship can be rewritten as follows. That is, P0 is equal to I into present value factor annuity Kn, K rate nth year, n years. Here we are multiplied interest amount with the present value factor annuity PVFA, because annuity means, we know that annuity means that is an equal amount that we are acquired in a regular interval. That is an income or a payment of equal amount at a regular interval. Here the interest is fixed and we will get the same or equal amount at a regular interval. So we are multiplying present value and we are getting interest for the whole maturity period till the maturity period. So we are multiplying present value factor annuity with the interest. Okay, then we will get present value of interest, then maturity value into present value factor at k rate n years, nth year. Okay, here maturity value is the amount that is that we will get at the end of the maturity period, and it is only that will be acquired only at once. So we are using present value factor here, and that's all about this equation. So by using this equation also we can calculate present value of interest, total interest plus maturity, present value of maturity value, then we will get P0. Okay, here we can apply different, here also we can assume different case, that is with different YTM rates. We can guess different YTM rates and we will get finally the market value P0, and we can check the correctness and finally find the correct YTM. Okay, and guessing a YTM rate is not a simple task. So for our easy guessing, we can use approximate method of calculating YTM. That is, here by approximate method we can calculate YTM by YTM like this. YTM is equal to I percentage, I in percentage. That is, here I means not the interest amount, that is the interest rate, plus maturity value minus present value divided by n whole divided by maturity value plus present value divided by 2 into 100. This is the equation for calculating approximate YTM, and by using this YTM we can guess the YTM rate and finally calculate the correct YTM. Okay, and so my dear students, you just keep in mind these equations and get ready to solve problems by using these equations in the coming class. Okay, thank you.